in the prior episode.
Oh, right. It means raspberry cave.
I got a raspberry cave.
What?
Nothing.
And this is next.
You guys, it smells so bad in here. It smells so bad. It smells so bad. There's a dead body over here. There's garlic everywhere. And there's two people, one of whom has not changed their nappy in a week since I last saw you. Okay? I'm not going to tell you which one it is. But we're back in the Crimson Diamond. This is chapter 4, and of course, if you're jumping in the middle, welcome. That's fine. But we got a whole playlist of every video in order that you can enjoy the whole story if you want. But otherwise, just don't take it too seriously. Take a look around in the room. This is the lodge's root cellar. It's a few degrees cooler than the rest of the house, making it ideal for storing a wide variety of supplies with which to provision the lodge. There's a set of stairs in the east wall leading upwards. The shelves contain an array of root vegetables, as well as jarred and bottled goods. There are sacks full of apples and potatoes and bananas. My goodness, Jack has done such a wonderful job with his little vegetable patch. Nancy, now is not the time. Margot is here. Evan is here. Let's take a look at Evan. Evan Richards is a husky, weather-beaten man in his mid-60s. I don't think I've ever actually looked at the people. I think I've gone through this whole game so far without having looked at the people. He owns Crimson Lodge, although his sister Nessa might have something to say about that. He seems gruff and bothered about having his wildlife ideal disturbed, which isn't that unusual considering he is a recluse. Evan is lost in his thoughts. His shoulders droop and his head hangs down. I'm so sorry, Mr. Richards. Thanks, Nancy. Actually, ask about Margot. She was my gal. Who would have thought she'd be gone before me? If you want to know more about Margot, I can't help you. I knew who she was when she was here. As for what came before, it didn't concern me. I never asked. Okay. Margot is Evan Richards' paramour, or should I say was. She is more glamorous than you'd expect to see in these parts. Margot has shining flaxen hair, fair skin, and full lips. She's fashionably attired in a pink damask and ivory lace dress. She seems sweet, or seemed, but you've met charmers like her before. Margot's body has been temporarily laid to rest on a long wooden table. Oh, Margot. Oh, table. A sturdy long table. It's probably very helpful when working with the various preserves, vegetables, and other supplies, like human meat, that are stored here. All right, sorry, tasteless. Tasteless joke. Unlike the human meat. The braids of garlic hang on the shelves. Okay. According to Evan, Jack and Nathan will eventually be going to the train station. I wonder if I can catch them and ask them a few questions before they head out. What's that noise? Okay, so we gotta look for Evan and Nathan. And Jack and Nathan? Jack and Nathan. Do we think they're at the, do I think they're at the carriage? Open the main door and go outside. Or at the car place? Okay, that's not where I thought I was going. Oh. Is Nancy gonna die in the woods? Nancy's definitely gonna die in the woods, right? Open the carriage house door. Can't use carriage in this game. Well, what is that? L car. I guess it's a car. It's an REO touring car. You've spent more hours than you'd like in that automobile. You get sore just looking at it. Help? I can't move. I'm stuck. Leave. Get in car. Hide in car. Open door. Close door. Open door. Large double doors are locked. Okay, can I move now? No, I'm stuck. Climb ladder. Okay, I seem to have found a little bit of a bug. Well, let me just time warp. So they're probably not in the carriage house already. So maybe they're in like the study or something. Oh, eavesdrop with glass. With the help of the drinking glass, etc., etc.
What an unpleasant complication. Margot had to die at such an inconvenient time. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting. I wonder.
Never mind that right now. Help me jimmy this desk drawer open.
Started to think Father never made a will after all. He was always such a grand dreamer, never very organized.
I just bumped my mic in that line. So I'll read it again.
He was always such a grand dreamer, never very organized.
Nothing in here but bits and bobs and newspaper clippings. We have our contingency plan. I'm not concerned. I'm stepping outside for a cig.
I'll keep searching for a little while longer, but I've got to meet Albert in the gazebo soon. He seems like he's willing to help us with Plan B for a price.
Good.
I hear notable anything coming from the study right now. Interesting. I don't know if I want to disturb Nessa. I mean, maybe I do. Hello?
What do you want? I'm just tidying up in here. Evan's lazy. Jack's lazy. They lack the will to do what needs to be done. What I'm doing is none of your business. Stay out of my way. I'm the elder child. By rights, this place should belong to me. I'll find our father's will, no matter how hard Evan tries to get in my way. But that's none of your business. Corvus is probably seated in his favorite spot, the bench outside the study. He goes there for peace and quiet, so leave him alone.
Let's approach it from... there he is. How you doing, Corvus?
I'm doing just fine, Miss Maple. Mrs. Crabbe hired me to help her deal with the legal implications of this situation. We will determine who truly inherits the land, will or no.
Let's look at Corvus. Corvus Shaw is nattily dressed in black slacks and a striped vest with metal buttons. He seems like a very clever sort with quite a sharp tongue. You can see why he gets along with Nessa so well. Okay. While you are uncertain whether or not this is a gazebo or a bandstand, you know it's definitely not a pergola. The gazebo has a red roof and is painted bright white. You can imagine it was the site of much entertainment and celebration, but no longer. So they're meeting out in the gazebo. I should ask them about Margot. Well, they're not in here, and they weren't in here. Maybe there. In the kitchen? No. I checked in here, right? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, this is the... No. Now that Nessa's not in here, let's take a look in the room. This is a pretty large bedroom. There's a love seat and an armchair arranged around a low table. There is a wardrobe, a dresser, and painted cupboard. A door in the east wall leads back to the upstairs hallway. The large wardrobe has paneled doors and a drawer in the bottom for additional storage. The wardrobe is empty. You suppose Nessa hasn't had a chance to unpack. What am I looking now? So I'm looking for dresser. The dresser features a mirror, a left cupboard, a right cupboard, and a top and bottom drawer. Ooh, versatile king. There is a lamp and a jewelry box sitting on the dresser top. Okay. Let's look at that lamp. There are a couple of floor lamps in this room as well as a table lamp. Table lamp. You don't see anything noteworthy. Okay, search dresser. Open dresser. Okay. What was the last thing? Painted cupboard. The cupboard is painted with pleasant floral patterns. The 3 drawers have cute round pulls. Search. Painted cupboard is empty. You wonder if Ness has been. Whatever. Good line read. Really good line read. You close it. Okay. I mean, I know his suitcase is locked, right? Sadly. I must have forgotten to lock my door. I'm busy, miss. Run along. Ask about plan B. Surely that's not a good idea. We've discovered a fingerprint on his drinking glass. Did do that. I wonder if... And that is a... She did drink from it. I wonder if she was... I just wonder if she was poisoned by Nessa. Where's Kimmy? I've searched the whole place now. Trying to find Jack and Nathan. Did I just miss them? Are they in the... Something she ate, drank? I should examine Margot's body. Oh, okay. I should see what Nathan and Jack are up to. I know how to examine Margot's body. It's right. It's not that far. Nice. Telekinesis. Examine body. You want to have a look? I'm gonna go have a drink. Okay. You determinedly decided. Oh, cripes. You determinedly decide to take a closer look at Margot's body. Really didn't need to say determinedly there. Oh, gross. Type exit or click the exit button to stop your examination. You pull away the sheet covering Margot. Your desire to understand what happened outweighs your squeamishness. It also outweighs your desire to take those cute earrings. Oh, that's not an earring. That's the lamp of this thing. Despite Margot's panicked final moments, she now appears peaceful. Oh. Oh, I have to, type. Margot is clad in her fluffy blue robe with 2 handy pockets on the front, clinched with a matching sash. Her golden hair is uncharacteristic disarray, and fair complexion is veering towards pallid. Her arms lie limply at her sides. Oh, this music's cool. Margot's golden hair still shines despite the gloominess of the root cellar. Margot's pretty blue eyes will never open again. I've always been squished about eyes. You decide to leave Margot's eyes alone. Let's go through every body parts. Every body part. No, Margot's nose is pert, well-formed, and suits her face. Inspect ear? Am I supposed to Okay, so inspect eye. Doesn't seem to work. L, mouth. Margot's full lips are starting to darken into a purplish hue. Open mouth. Examination of the inside of Margot's mouth and throat reveals she didn't choke to death. Her tongue isn't as swollen, and as far as you can tell, there's nothing lodged in her windpipe. Smell hair. Your nose didn't notice anything of note. Oh, so that's it. That is a thing I could do. Smell mouth. You detect a distinct garlicky smell around Margot's mouth. Oh, that's strange. I don't remember seeing Margot eat any garlic. Come to think of it, Jack hasn't cooked us any meals using garlic. Okay. Margot's bathrobe is stylish. Lovely almonds igloo. The bathrobe has 2 matching pockets sewn into the front. She mentioned her skin too. Margot's fair complexion is now a good deal paler than fashionable. Death has given it a waxy sheen. Can I inspect it? Examine it? Okay. Intense scrutiny of Margot's skin reveals no bruises or abrasions, but you do find some rough, scaly areas on her hands and feet, darkened areas, and red patchy lesions on her lower legs. Oh. I wonder if these skin problems have something to do with her aches and pains. Can I like search pockets? Find a small silver key in one of Margot's pockets. Oh yeah, I did. You are surprised to find that Margot's impeccably coiffed hair is hiding some thinning areas and a few bald patches. Oh. Take care. After whispering an apology to Margot, you tug a few strands of her hair from her head. I don't think I can make much use of this, but it might come in handy later, especially if her death is suspicious. Okay. Arms. Margot's fair complexion is now a good deal. Okay. Margot's neck is slender and examine neck. Back on Margot's neck revealed darkened rough patches. That's odd. Her neck is covered by her hair. It wouldn't have been exposed to much sunlight, so this probably isn't sun damage. Margot's face is free from bruises and scratches. She wasn't clawing or grasping at her own neck. That may indicate she didn't die of asphyxiation. Was she like strangled right in front of us? But that was just the back of the neck. You carefully replace the sheet covering Margot. That's interesting. I've already searched the building. Maybe it's like outside the building I have to go? Whoa. Kimmy? Eek! Oh dear, sorry to startle you. Why are you lurking, Kimmy? Lurking? I was looking for owls. Okay. Let's go about Margot. I can't believe Margot's dead. What could have happened? It's terrible. Nancy, I'm getting scared. Don't worry, Kimmy. I'm sure there's an explanation. I'd sure like to find out. I thought I might be able to see the great horned owls or even short-eared owls because it's still summer. Or great gray owls. They're the largest in Ontario. All right, you're fine. Oh, this way, the bridge. Wonder what they're up to. Oh, they're looking in the river for diamonds. Hide.
Can't just toss these in the river like we used to. More's the pity.
Oh. That's not what he sounds like. Is it? No. He's like,
can't just toss these in the river like we used to. More's the pity. If Mr. Richards hadn't hurt his back trying to take this all on himself.
I wish he'd asked for help before it came to that. With all the extra scrutiny lately, he can use all the help he can get.
Luckily for us, it was mostly overcast last night. No moonlight, no sparkles.
Luckily for us. Lucky for us.
they don't smooch.
I think that's all for now. Good thing there were no big ones tonight.
Agreed. Meet you in the carriage house.
Yeah, I'll dump these in the smokehouse as usual. See you soon.
Hey, Jack. What were you guys up to?
Me and Nat here, we're just getting some fresh air.
Really? I was getting samples from the riverbank this afternoon, and it looked a lot like that. I found some interesting stuff.
Oh, yeah? Can I see?
Of course. You show Jack the samples you collected from the river to Jack. Jack, you show the samples you collected from the river to Jack. He scrutinizes them very closely. What do you think?
You've got yourself some white garnets, for sure. And some pretty nice ones, too.
White garnets? Are you sure?
Definitely. But if you want a second opinion, I can take them to show Nathan and ask him for you. How about it?
That's okay. I'll keep them for now.
Suit yourself.
Darn it. I missed talking to Nathan. I ought to find him and question him before he leaves.
I can't believe she's gone.
What do you think happened to her? Jack shifts uncomfortably and seems reluctant to meet your gaze.
I think we should let it be, Nancy. Evan is in a bad way right now. We should give him peace and not interfere.
All right.
If Nessa was a nicer person, I'd say the theft of her brooch was a real shame.
Okay, well, I'm going to... Thanks, Jack. You too. Something. I don't know. What do you say? Take care. Don't get caught by cormorants.
Oh, God, cormorants.
Here's Nathan. Good evening, Nathan.
I thought maybe you were Evan. No, that's not it. Oh, sorry. My affectation. Oh, God.
I thought maybe you were Evan. What? Do you sound normal? No, I sound like this. Sometimes he likes to walk in the grounds when he's troubled. I wonder where he is now. I think I saw her walking around just north of here. She had no love for Margot, but even still, she's being pretty insensitive. Evan is our brother, after all, and he's just suffered a terrible loss. If she's walking around, maybe they're having that conversation. Margot's death is shocking. She was a kind woman. It's a sad state of affairs. I've known Evan a long time. I've never seen him like this. He needs to grieve. Jack's driving to the train station to send a telegram about Margot. This is ranger business. Climb up the ladder. Wait, really? Did he just forget that I was in here? That's so funny. I made the adjustments to the headlamp. Should be fine now.
Wait, what? Oh, should be fine now. Thanks, Nathan.
Other than the minor repair, there are no other problems with the automobile. Do you think Albert suspects anything?
Who cares what he thinks? We've kept him here. He might be convinced to help us. That's what's important. Convinced, bribed, threatened. He'll be useful.
You know, I was just talking to Nancy 2 seconds ago. Where'd she go?
Nancy? I don't know who that is.
I think so. He and I are meeting up in the boathouse to discuss his possible usefulness. Evan tried to make Albert go away earlier. It didn't work. And now the bridge is out. That's unlikely to happen. Now that the bridge is out, that's unlikely to happen. Maybe Albert can be persuaded to head westward for the right... Oops.
Maybe Albert can be persuaded to head westward for the right price.
Maybe. I'll let you know what transpires. I'm going to look for Evan. I can tell he's upset, but you know how he is.
Oh, he's going off on his own, yeah. Maybe try the jetty?
Thanks, I'll check there. Terrible line read. Thanks, I'll check there. I have a few other places in mind first. My meeting with Albert in the boathouse begins shortly. I will look for Evan after that. Good luck. we should probably not talk to him again. Be like, hey, I was in here. Climb down the ladder. Nathan yelps in surprise. Oh, Nancy, I didn't see you there, even though we just talked. Bye. Pardon me, Miss Maple, I'm expected elsewhere. Let me jump out this window. Have a good night, Nancy. Good night, Nathan. I wonder where Nathan's off to. I mean, we know, but we have to do this. Hide. Shit, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. Hold on, let's save and load. Let's see if we... Maybe I missed something, right? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to replay it. Did we miss it? Let's check and see if she's not in here. She is not in here. We missed something, right? Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I said I wouldn't try to perfect this game, but like that's so obviously something I probably missed. And like, look at all, like Nessa's gone now, and was a meeting, and then there's gonna be another meeting. So like, I'm gonna come back to that from an old save file. I think we have enough for one episode today, and then the next episode we will listen to that conversation that probably happened before the shed thing, and then see if we can get any more information from that. So until then, Nancy's going to sit here. She's going to take a nice try to have a staring contest with this moose. So we'll see who wins next week. See you then.